Hello, what is up guys, it's Kyle from KGR doing a figure review on the S.H.Figuarts Fire Mario. Now this guy has just recently been released, and he's not too hard to come by, which is really good, unlike Figma Lucina. But anyway, yeah, let's get straight into the review. I've also got Diorama Set D, so I will be going over that later in this review, but for now we're going to focus on Fire Mario. Now when it comes to the sculpt of this figure, it's Mario. You can't really screw it up all that much. S.H.Figuarts is really good when they come to sculpting their figures. So when it came to Mario, the detail is absolutely great. Like, getting him down is, well, perfect. I love it. However, the articulation does get hindered quite a bit because of his physique. Paint job's really great. Unfortunately, you do have a little bit of a weird thing going on with his eye. I don't understand what that is. It's probably just an issue with my figure. If you get one, you probably won't have the same issue. I did have a white thing going on like right under his eye, like in between his eye and his mustache, but I managed to fix that up myself. It wasn't hard at all. It was just, I guess, chipped paint, and you just take it off and it's good to go. But yeah, he's looking absolutely great. Unfortunately, since he's white, he is going to be a little bit hard to keep clean because, you know, dust and, you know, white's just very hard to take care of. But if you take care of your figures really well, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but still, white is still very scary to deal with. The paint is also a really fantastic job. It's simple, red and white. Not seeing too many bleeds. There's a little bit of stuff going on right here, but it's not really much at all, actually. That stuff you can actually just clean up, like as if you have like a toothpick or something, then yeah, it's really easy to get that stuff off. But yeah, very great paint job. Here the white is actually different around the M than it is with the rest of the hat, so I like how they put that attention to detail. They didn't be lazy about it. And apparently the gloves are a different shade of white than the not the overalls, but the shirt. I didn't know that, but again, attention to detail, very great, very great. Yeah, the shoes are they're exactly the same. You didn't have to repaint that at all. So yeah, all it is just a simple Mario repaint. If you were satisfied with the regular Mario, you're gonna be satisfied with this one as well. When it comes to articulation, the Mario figures are very, very limited compared to the other S.H.Figuarts. So which is why I'd rather have them in a D-Arts line. But anyway, we got a ball jointed head, so it can go moving around and stuff. It's actually on a ball hinge, so it can move forward and back quite a bit. But again, it's very, very limited. Like, if you pull off the head, you can actually see how it's a hinge. But when you actually play with the figure, it's not very used much at all. So it's kind of a shame, but oh well. Then we got universal shoulders, barely actually. They act more like swivels, so they go forwards and backwards, but they only go out just a tiny bit. So not much at all. I kind of wish they were able to like shave off a little bit right here, so it would have much more articulation. Like the World of Nintendo Fire Mario probably has better articulation than this thing, honestly. Then we get an elbow bend, not even 90 degrees. But then we got a swivel right at the wrist. Okay. And then we get some legs, they swivel outwards. And then they're a little bit universal, they go out a little bit, just like the arms do. And then you can rotate them 360, so that's super sweet. And then we get about a 90 degree bend, a little bit less than 90 degrees, but it's just about there. And then we get the universal ankle, so that's super duper handy dandy. So it's like a, I forget what they wanted to call it. It's like a double ball peg or something like that. Again, if you had the regular S.H.Figuarts Mario, it's exactly the same. All it is just a repainted figure. But when it comes to the S.H.Figuarts line, like, this is one of their more limited figures, like articulation-wise, not limited edition. But still, it kind of is a shame that like he only has like so much articulation. They could have fixed some things up, but they just repainted him and just re-released it. Now Mario does come with quite a handful of accessories, and speaking of hands, we got these new open hands. These are meant to like represent like he's trying to throw a fireball, but the way these are sculpted, these are much, much better than the other open hands that Mario usually comes with. Like, here's a comparison. This is the new hand and this is the old hand. See how like the fingers are more relaxed instead of being all spread out and stuff. It just looks much, much better, and plus there's no peg hole there. Then we got a fireball effect with 4 holes, so if you want to put it wherever you want, there you go. That's super sweet. A hand with a fireball on it. Now, I would be normally disappointed with this, but they did give us another hand and a loose fireball effect, so we're not just stuck with this, unlike the S.H.Figuarts Yoshi, where the egg was stuck on the other open hand. They didn't give us another open hand, they didn't give us a loose egg, so I kind of wish they would have done that, like, just how they did with S.H.Figuarts Fire Mario. But oh well. But still, I'm really happy. Like, this is a much better situation than Yoshi. It wouldn't be Fire Mario without his Fire Flower power-up. And we also get a base And then we get an arm for his back, and also a little arm for the fireball. Almost forgot he comes with an extra back peg. Now, I don't have the World of Nintendo Fire Mario to compare this figure with, so unfortunately that kind of sucks. Setting Mario up in a fire display thing is actually not hard at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one of the stands. We are going to get rid of these other holes. And for OCD reasons, we're going to plug one of them in. Take one of the fireballs. Actually, it only comes with one fireball, but plug it into one of the holes. And then just plug it in right here. You can go as high as you want or as low as you want, so there you go. Options. Take this guy, replace the back panel. I recommend you have fingernails for this, because if you don't, then it comes with a little bit of a problem. Take the long arm, plug this guy into the side, and plug this into the base. Also got to replace the hands. Luckily, that's super easy with the Fire Mario. You just pull them out. I like to twist them and pull it out so you don't stress it too much. Repose him a little bit, and there you go. See, doesn't Mario look actually more relaxed and much better with these hands instead of the other ones? Now we got some double fireball action going on. I never really went over the firefighter all that much, so I apologize for that. But anyway, it absolutely looks really immaculate. Like, you can only screw it up so much, and S.H.Figuarts has a really good reputation of making things look good. And it has a little swivel right here, if you want to count that for articulation, so you can make it dance. I don't know why they put that swivel there. It wasn't really necessary. But overall, it looks really, really great. That's pretty much all that has to be said about it. It looks good. And now let's move on to Diorama Set D. And this is essentially it. You get 4 enemies, a stand, and 2 arms for Boo and Bullet Bill. Now let's go over all of these guys like one by one and whatever. First up, we get a Goomba. Why in the world do we get another Goomba? I already have 2 of these from buying Mario and Diorama Set A. Why do I need another one? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. However, I kind of wish they would have included someone else, like a Shy Guy or something. I know we're getting Lakitu and a Hammer Brother and a Spiny later, but still, we don't need any more Goombas. If we wanted more Goombas, we would have bought more sets so we can get more coins and blocks, etc. However, it still looks great though. We also get a Koopa Troopa. Now, I'm not going to lie, that's actually probably the highlight of the whole set. It's built really well. The paint job is absolutely great. Unfortunately, it's not articulated, so that's kind of a shame. It'd be really cool to actually have a legitimate action figure of Koopa Troopa, but this still looks great nevertheless, and luckily he does come with a stand, so you don't have to worry about him falling down or anything. But still, I kind of wish, you know, he had a little bit of playability, but it's an enemy. It doesn't really matter too much. So this is by far the greatest Koopa Troopa figure ever. Next, we get Boo. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like, the Boo does look great, however, it doesn't really feel very satisfying to have. Not because, like, I love Boo, don't get me wrong, but it's so hollow. Like, it's cheaply built, and look, here, right around the teeth, that's not even painted around, you know? Like, if you're gonna be paying so much for this set, I want quality, damn it. But don't get me wrong, it still looks great, it's just, it doesn't really give you too much bang for your buck. And finally, we get Bullet Bill. He has a nice glossy finish. He has articulated hands because we needed that. But yeah, it looks really great. But again, just like Boo, it's hollow. Like, for the price you're paying for this set, and I'm not really happy with the quality of the thing, but it still looks great. It's just, why so hollow? The Bullet Bill and the Boo both have peg holes on the bottom of them, and they give you 2 stands. So if you want to plug them into the base, there you go. Not hard at all. And there you go. Now, I do have different versions of these figures, so I would like to do a nice, good comparison of these little guys. Here's Mario next to Fire Mario. It's a simple repaint. There's not really much we can really go over. I don't really have another Koopa figure, so, well, technically I do, but it's tiny. But we got Koopa Troopa next to the shell. They're both from the same line, and yet the shades of green are different. Huh. Got a Nendoroid Boo with the Figuarts Boo. The Nendoroid Boo came with the not the S.H.Figuarts, the Nendoroid Mario. And, like, this is a solid figure. This is really satisfying. This one, it's alright. The eyes are sculpted out and same with the mouth, but still, Now we got a Popco Bullet Bill next to a Figuarts Bullet Bill. I also have a Nendoroid one, so if you want to go over that, sure, I'll do that in a minute. This one is built better, and just look at it, like you can see quite a difference in the figure, and I kind of want to say this one's probably a better version. By the way, I got this figure for $5, and it's a Nendoroid next to Figuarts. They both have articulated arms, they both got pretty bland boosters, and still, this one is built better than this one. Come on, Figuarts, step up your game. So overall, what are my thoughts on this figure? When it comes to the Mario, all it is just a simple repaint. However, it does come with some new accessories, so it does make it worth the rebuy. However, I don't really think it's worth like over $30. I'd probably wait until it drops down to maybe like $25, because regular S.H.Figuarts Mario has dropped down dramatically in price, so hopefully the same thing happens to Fire Mario. However, Diorama Set D, for the price, it is actually quite lacking. You get another Goomba, and then you get Hollow, Bullet Bill, and Booze. I just expected more quality for the price. The only good thing out of it was the Koopa Troopa, which wasn't even articulated or anything, but it is still a great figure nevertheless. Now, would I recommend picking up this figure? Absolutely, just not at the current price point. Just wait until there's like a price drop, give it a couple of months or something, and then go pick it up. For the price right now, it's just not giving you enough quality or accessories or anything. But it's still great to have in your Mario collection. And that concludes my review on the S.H.Figuarts Fire Mario and the Diorama Set D. I do think it's worth waiting for, but for the price, it doesn't give you enough bang for your buck. But it did, as you can tell, it still looks really great as a whole Mario display. And pretty soon, we're going to be getting a S.H.Figuarts Bowser with another set featuring Lakitu, Spiny, and a Hammer Brothers, so that's going to be really awesome. But will that be enough bang for your buck? Well, we're going to find that out really soon. Let me know in the comments, who do you want to see next? I'm thinking either maybe Peach or maybe a smaller version of Mario and Luigi, so they need the mushrooms, and have two different versions, one with the hat and one without the hat, so it kind of correlates with Mario 3D Land and 3D World, or regular Super Mario Brothers or stuff like that. Let me know in the comments, are you getting the Fire Mario and the set, and let me know what you thought of the review. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter if you're not already. Links will be in the description. And if you like what you saw, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. The next figure unboxing and review I'm going to be doing is the True Force Mega Man X. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys then.